Alright guys, this is gonna be my first ever video doing a guide on Rivals. So today we're gonna be reviewing White Fox, which is a new strategist character that released in Season 7 of Marvel Rivals. Okay, so taking a look at her abilities, she has basically two modes. One is a ranged mode, where she's able to heal allies and damage enemies from afar, and then a melee mode where she gets up close and personal and just slices away at the enemy. So her primary fire in her ranged mode is called Yu Wu Gusul. My pronunciation is not the best, but basically you fire a fox marble forward that bounces off terrain or heroes and then homes in on nearby heroes. It damages enemies, heals allies, and restores spirit tail energy. So to show it in action, it kind of looks like this. It has a range of about, I want to say, maybe like 25 meter, maybe even more, maybe 30 meters. Yeah, I would say like 35 meters maybe. Let's try it out. 35 meters, okay. And in addition to that, not only does it fire in a straight line, but if you hit it at angles, it seems to bounce. So if I shoot from here maybe, and so I could actually get more distance maybe. So right now I'm further away than 35 meters, but I'm still able to hit the Galactobot all the way over there, as you can see. As for the range, so yeah, we just discussed the range. The range can be extended if you slightly bounce your shots like that. And if you fire straight, then it's about 35 meters. And in addition to that, as you can see, her shots do bounce off nearby enemies as well as nearby allies. The distance at which it bounces, that I'll have to test as well, so let's find out. It's about 5, 10 meters, 15 meters. Yeah, so yeah, more like 15 meters. So the farthest away you could be before it bounces to an enemy is maybe about 15 meters. But I think a more accurate depiction here. So 5 meters, 7.5 meters maybe. Yeah, so it's about 5 meters. So if you land your shots anywhere 5 meters away from the enemy or ally, I believe it will heal them. Her next ability, let's see. So, Predatory Bounced. While awakened, dash forward, hit an enemy to slow and flip them over, enabling a second dash that knocks back enemies. So in action, basically you have to be in her melee form, which is called Fox Form Awakening. And okay, before we go into or dive more into that, so Fox Form Awakening, you enter an awakened state and you transform spirit tails into physical tails. While active, you continuously drain spirit tail energy, which is the resource bar that she has, and heal nearby allies. Striking enemies provides additional area healing. So to show it in action, this is the activation, and as you can see, I have this aura around me, which heals allies as well as myself. And then if I slice enemies, I do damage like that. So let me just turn on. Okay, I already have it on, so no ability cooldown. And I'm going to show you the Predatory Bounce, which is my dashes. So, Awakening Fox Form, I dash over them, and then I can dash again to displace them, and that's about 15 meters. And then also in Awakening mode, she has another ability called Tail Sweep. So while in Tail Sweep, she can use her ability while in Awakening Fox Form, she could use her ability Tail Sweep to sweep forward or sweep the tails forward and launch up, hit enemies. So in action it kind of looks like that, and it seems to have a very short range. Let's see. So yeah, it's less than 5 meters, maybe about 2.5 meters she could do that, but as you can see the knock-up is pretty substantial and it does do quite a bit of damage there. So as for combos in her melee form, maybe I could show you. So we could do Fox Form Awakening, Predatory Pounce, Tail Sweep, and then predatory pounce again. So maybe something like this. And then we can just finish them off with that. Maybe there will be better combos, but so far I'm kind of just like messing around with her, so I think I'll find that out. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for her abilities in Awakening Fox form. And now for her abilities in her normal mode, so not Awakening mode. As we discussed, she has the primary fire that bounces between allies or enemies, as you can see like this. She also has another ability, which is called Spectral Surge. So Spectral Surge, she consumes one of her resource bar in order to send a Spectral Fox forward, heal allies, and grant them invulnerability. So I'm assuming they don't take damage based on that. And it's for every ally that it passes through, so it could be multiple allies. And it also charms enemies and forces them to move towards her. So just to see it in action, I'm just going to actually move back to the practice range all the way over there again. So I'm going to use one of my spirit forms. I'm going to turn off ability cooldown here just to show it. So I'm going to turn that off. So as you can see, the enemy started slowly moving towards me when it landed on them, and my allies also gain invulnerability here for a brief moment. It's not a long time, but it's just enough maybe to block a one-shot ultimate. And as for the damage or bounce testing here, it seems like she could get a lot of healing output, because if you pass her primary fire through an ally, it heals them, as you can see here. But in addition to that, her shot can also bounce between 2 units, it seems so far. So let's try that out here actually. Oh, actually, it seems to only bounce twice, so it can't heal an infinite amount of times. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. See, as you can see, it doesn't always bounce the way you want it to, but there might be some way to manipulate that. But maybe if you shoot it at the center, I'll have to do more testing on that. Let's see. Another ability she has outside of Awakening mode is called Spirit Sanctuary. So this allows her to teleport to any chosen ally, instantly heal them in the area, and generate a shield around them. So in action, it will look something like this. Hold on. It'll look something like this. So as you can see, there's a 200 HP shield around the ally. And the shield seems to last about 4 seconds, I want to say. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so about 4 seconds. So similar to Vanguard Deadpool. The cool thing about this ability is that you could actually use it through walls, so like this. As for the range, I'm not sure how big it is. Seems to be about 20 to 30 meters, so not too bad. Yeah, so you could use it to save allies, or maybe even use it as an escape tool to get out of tricky situations. Or alternatively, what you can do is, if you're teaming up with a dive teammate, and let's say your dive teammate goes in for an engage, what you could do is you could teleport to them like this, then you could enter melee mode, then you could dash, do your combo, and then just kill them like that, which is pretty cool. I'm turning off my ability cooldown here. I want to see how she gets the Spirit Tails. Okay, so she gets Spirit Tails by just damaging or healing allies using her primary fire in her ranged mode. Sorry, this is a pretty sloppy guide, so I might have to edit it a bit later. And then as for her ultimate, it's called Kimiho Unleashed. So basically, she manifests the 9-tailed fox form, she lets out the alpha, and then she continuously heals nearby allies, and she cannot receive healing effects from others while in this form. Okay, so let's try this out. So I'm going to use my ultimate here. And it does seem allies are healed. In addition to that, I could also use my primary fire to attack enemies here. So as you can see here, I could slam the ground, causing an explosive shockwave, and hitting enemies or summons grants one-time healing to self and nearby allies. Oh, and she also has another ability in this form, where she could select a single ally to grant them continuous healing, unstoppable, and lifesteal for a short time. So this is a really good ultimate to, and I guess her entire kit altogether is like really good at enabling dive characters or melee characters and just like going all out against the enemy team while also minimizing damage and giving them some sort of invulnerability or CC immunity, as you can see through the unstoppable lifesteal, as well as her non-awakening ability here, which grants invulnerability for a brief period of time. So just to show the ultimate again, I'm going to use it on an ally and give them lifesteal. So yeah, I gave it to that ally, and as you can see, I'm out of the range. Actually, that might not be a good example. I'll do it on this spot over here. So I give them my thing. And then as you can see, periodically they have that yellow tick around their HP bar, which indicates unstoppable, meaning they can't be CC interrupted, as you can see right there. And I can't really showcase the lifesteal here, but it should grant them some lifesteal. So yeah. And then she has a team up with Luna Snow where she gives Luna a Spirit Fox for protection, and Luna can activate it for a burst of speed and fire it forward to heal allies and also apply charm to enemies. So it's going to essentially be her Spectral Surge ability, which is this again, just to recap. Yep. So that's about it for the White Fox guide. Hope you liked it, and I'll try to see if I could make more guides.